What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour worldwide. It's Friday morning, and that means, of course, it is release day, and boy, are there some spicy ones on the rack today. This one we are getting into, the original of which, for me, is easily one of this year's kind of standout Afrobeats anthems. Absolutely love the approach, and especially when you include the dance moves as well. It is an elite release, and we are, of course, talking about Crayon with Camidoh, Laba as the bracket again. Absolute anthem. However, for this time around, we do see a very exciting set of additions. We see South Africa and Ghana getting involved, as we see Camidoh, Costa, Titch, and Focalistic all jumping on board for an official remix. Now, this, just from the outside, looks like it's going to be full of energy. I cannot wait to check it out. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well. Leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, woo, let's jump right into this one. I'm excited. That's the move, innit? The jumping around my house all day doing that. I really like the artwork as well.
Open the fire, play the bed, do let them know. No finish you, no finish you. Man, no fit tire.
There is no way on earth you don't find yourself naturally singing along to this or moving to it. There is something so pleasing about the original of this tune. It's probably in my top 10 of the year, if we're being entirely honest. Just the approach from Crayon, just that sort of there's something so catchy about that vocal direction. I'm so excited to see what everyone else does as well. I'm assuming the first sort of minute will just be the original. It means we get to revisit it, you know?
No limit you, no limit you. This now so good. Would you turn down for? Would you robo? Many things we can do. Tori, I'm into you. Would you wire for you? Tonight I'll be dancing at the bed.
I never quite clocked, you know, just how addictive that chord progression is. It's literally like an old school church organ that's playing the lead kind of melody on this, and it's literally just a chord that's running on the 1, 2, 3, and 4. And obviously you've got Crayon's vocals just intertwining so nicely in and around it. It's such a cool way to approach a tune, because the way he approaches rhythm on this as well, it almost feels like you're a bar behind, but you're also a bar in front at the same time. So it's just very clever. It's very cleverly written as an original instrumental and vocal. But let's go.
Give me your hand and shoulder.
Love it.
Blessings for your head. Give me your hand and shoulder. But I know go get us. Better go look at us. Can't take away the fact that young boy is blessed. Back in the days we did beg for bread. All night we did pray for church. Now everything we do is correct. They're looking at me like, how did you?
I like this as the first vocal addition, man. Again, utilising the, quite skippy nature of the instrumental, but also utilising, I suppose, the tone and texture of that original organ sound, because you've now got this quite like... It's not like a super hype vocal. It's not like a super OTT vocal. It's literally just kind of almost utilising that sort of texture and kind of bouncing off it. It's a very kind of fluffy vocal, which sits on top of quite a soft backing track, which is a really cool way to approach it.
Me, I just look them like this and smirk. Charlie, I've been chasing this dream, not me today, but sometimes bad mamas play. Every I do call, give her make she start shock. Jamaican with so fire. Touch me down there, come a chaka. And if you chop all of my money, make a damn. Be on my case like young Tagu. Baby, I'm just trying to grow on my wings so I can fly.
So I've just realised I'm going to... This is a very, very good verse, by the way. I love the approach. I love the fact he's kept it quite in line with the original vocal. And I like the fact as well that there is still a bit of kind of personalisation about the vocal as well. You can hear those textures and tonalities. It's a step away from the original, but it's still in line with the original. It's understanding the assignment. It's the definition of how I would describe this. But also, I've just realised I'm going to an event tonight which is literally playing primarily, or if not exclusively, Afrobeats music. So I'm hoping they play this just so I can do that. I really, at some point, I need to start like learning proper dance routines, man. I'd love to do that.
Give me your hand and shoulder. To see shoulder get up. Blessings for your head up. Give me your hand and shoulder. But I know go get us. Better go look at us. Give me your hand and shoulder. To see shoulder get up.
Something I always liked about this tune as well Again, the use of space and rhythm, especially on this hook, I love the fact that you do get those sort of randomized snare patterns, which are straight out of a sort of more typical Amapiano sound. You've got the sort of log drum / moogie bass line, but the rest of the tune is just completely unique, and I think that's such a cool way of doing it. Again, the hook is one of the catchiest hooks of the year. There's no getting away from that.
Give me your hand and shoulder, but I know go get us. Better go look at us. Your lava, man, kitty like it's over. Red bottom, and Mutulis is the top. Top, and Mutulis is the top. Oh. In USD, I wanna be a millionaire. Hands up high like I just don't care. Go shorty, not slowly. Don't tell me you love me.
Yeah, let's take it back to the raps, chats, living this.
I like that little middle block there as well, just taking things away. The fact that the actual lyrics disappeared on screen as well was quite cool. Again, adding a different vocal texture. For me, that is the key to a good remix, is keeping the theme and the idea the same, but at the same time, adding new textures that kind of work within that theme. It's like adding, do you know what it's like adding new toppings to a pizza. That's the best way to summarize a remix. I am going to write that down. I'm going to put that as a short, because that might be the best quote I've ever come up with. The best way to make a remix is adding ingredients. It's literally adding toppings to a pizza that work on the original pizza. Bang! Nailed it. PhD en route. Let's go.
Life like the best, the facts. I just wanna stack rags, taking it way to the max. Abu Dhabi, red Ferrari room. Let's go up, we take it to the moon. Shawty say that this her favorite tune. Jump on the remix and there we go. Boom.
Give me your hand and shoulder, 'cause she sure to get up. Blessings for your head up. Your lava.
If you haven't checked out the original music video for this as well, make sure you are. Again, second verse, fantastic. Love the approach. I really like, again, just the use of understanding the rhythm of the tune and not kind of trying to strive away from that. Sometimes on remixes, you get people trying to do their entirely own thing, and it just doesn't really work. This, everyone so far has understood that direction. They've understood where the vocal should go. They've understood how the vocal should be kind of attached to the instrumental rhythmically. And that's such an important thing for a good remix to work.
Give me your hand and shoulder, but I know go get us. Better go look at us.
So I'm going to assume the final 17 seconds of this is literally just the instrumental playing out, which, by the way, I have no problem with, because I love this instrumental. I love the kind of urgency it kind of insinuates. I love just general bounce of it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to this one until it does run out. But overall, I have really enjoyed this. I actually think Camidoh's edition was my favourite of the additional vocals. But let's let it run through to the end, and then we can give it our final breakdown. But yeah, make sure you check out that original video there, because it is it's so well done. Really nicely processed percussive loops, man. It's great. There we go then, the sounds of the one and only Crayon Ijo Laba, the official remix featuring Camidoh, Costa, Titch, and Focalistic. Fantastic stuff indeed. I really, really enjoyed this as a creation. I think all of the vocal additions definitely worked, and they added something to what was already a near complete tune, and coming into an anthem like that and not kind of dulling it down is very difficult to do in regards to remixing. So I've got to say, shouts to Camidoh, Costa, Titch, and Focalistic. I liked all of the additions. I liked the fact that the tune just continued. It was almost just like almost like opening up a different branch of the same tune. It's like going to I don't know. It's like going to, trying to think of a good chain. I can't off the top of my head. It's like going to a good cinema brand, and then you go to the same cinema brand somewhere else, and it's the exact same. That's what I like to see. But there we go. Fantastic stuff, guys. Let me know all your thoughts on this one in the comment section down below. And as always, make sure you are getting involved by hitting the subscribe button on the right hand side of the page if you are new to the channel, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. We are trying to hit 62K by the end of today. We can do that with your help, so please do get involved. That's it from me, though. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Them sounding so good right now, but they're sounding a bright and
Yes, Kovu, stay locked. Cam TV.
Boys, them all fit right here, and you're locked on to the best breakfast with man like Cole.
Yo, this is Aaron Glitch and you're tuning to the sounds of Kovu right now. You already know the thing. Bad boy selector. Alright, let's go.